To all those people watching, I would like to remind everyone that this video is not made strictly for kids. It is for older fans and adults too. Enjoy the fucking video! This video is brought to you by my loyal patrons. Register now at any tier to watch new videos 1 month in advance before they're made public. Link is in the description. At the big station in Tidmouth, Topham Hatt came to see Percy the small engine. "Hello, Percy," he greeted. "How would you like to go and help Toby for a while?" "Oh, yes, sir," whistled Percy happily. "Him, sir," replied James. "Why not send Thomas back, or me? I'm more experienced than he is." "Well, James," replied Topham Hatt, "since we're on the subject of branch lines, I want you to take some workmen to the quarry at the end of Farquhar to clean up the trucks that Toby had derailed earlier. And while that's happening, I want you to arrange the trucks with him as well." "Me, sir?" seethed James. "Why me? Do I have to be fitted with the things Toby has?" "No, James," said Topham Hatt. "I spoke with the police chief earlier and he's allowing it this time. You're light enough for the branch line, and we both know why Tomas can't go." He walked away to his office. "Quarry dust, just my luck," James grumbled. "Quit laughing, Percy," he snapped. "You don't know how to handle trucks." "Oh, big words from the engine who couldn't stop a runaway and crash into some tar wagons," teased Percy. "I know how to handle trucks. More than you could, James." And he steamed away to be serviced. If you ever visit the island of Sodor and are interested in the stories of the various railways, then you should visit the Railway Archives. It's a treasure trove of stories over the years with all the engines across the island of Sodor, big or small. Let's take a look at all the stories that are a blast from the past. Up at the quarry, James had been rough with the trucks, leaving them rowdy and bad-tempered, as Toby puffed down the line to deliver them to be cut, ready for shipment. "On! On!" they cried. "Hey, be careful!" he shouted. Meanwhile, Percy puffed into the yards at the top station and saw Annie and Clarabelle parked near the carriage shed. The two coaches told him about Toby looking after everything on the line on his own, and were grateful for Percy's help. "But still, it would be nice to have an engine to pull us," sighed Annie. "I could do it," Percy said, "but Topham Hatt wanted me to help Toby with the trucks." Just then Toby pulled into the yards. "Hello, Toby," greeted Percy. "Are those my trucks?" he asked. "Yes, they are," replied Toby. "But be careful. These trucks are rough thanks to James," and he told Percy about it. "I've handled trucks before, I don't need to worry," replied Percy dismissively. After the cut stone was loaded, Percy bumped the trucks hard. "Oi! Don't do that!" they yelled. But Percy was so excited he didn't hear them. Percy had only shunted trucks before. He never pulled them on a full journey. He puffed down the line, feeling confident in himself. "It'll be fine," he thought as he puffed along the branch line. "Slow down," they begged, but Percy paid no attention. "Hey, slow down, they cried again, but Percy still wasn't listening. It's easy, he puffed smugly. They came towards the slope leading into the harbour. On! Jeered the trucks as Percy felt the weight of them pushing him down the slope. "Cinders and ashes!" he gasped. It's easy! The trucks mocked. "What were you playing at?" he barked. but the trucks once again said, "It's easy, it's easy." Then Percy realised what the trucks had meant and felt foolish. He puffed back to the top station, thinking how silly he was, and told Toby about the whole incident. Toby smiled. "Well, most engines will tell you that trucks are always troublesome, but it's only because they are sensitive." "Sensitive?" replied Percy. "Yes," replied Toby. "They often told me that most engines treat them poorly, even when they are on their best behaviour. You should have listened to them. I heard them telling you not to bump them too hard, and your funnel was up in the clouds." "Oh, don't worry. Every engine has their doing with trucks. I did when I first worked at Great Yarmouth, but I managed to gain their trust and respect in the end." "How?" "Well, don't let them get the better of you. Slow down early when you feel them getting restless, and keep your brakes and pace steady. Don't slam them on or else they will surge you down the slope, and if you don't rush, they'll learn to trust you. Stay ahead of them and watch their move, and be firm but gentle. That's how you keep them in line." "Got it. Thank you, Toby," replied Percy. "Good luck," smiled Toby. "I think I'm getting the hang of this," Percy puffed, though he kept an eye on the trucks just in case. He left the trucks and took the ones he brought down earlier back to the quarry. The trucks were still cross with Percy, but with the same useful tactics that Toby told him, they were soon won over. Percy worked hard all day. The trucks thought he was very kind, and Toby was very pleased. Even James. "Well done, Percy," Toby praised. "You did very well with those trucks," added James, smiling. "Thank you, James," replied Percy happily. "And I'm sorry for my rudeness about the tar wagons. That's all right." When Topham had decided that James was to help with the shunting at the quarry, and Toby would take the trucks down to the harbour himself, Percy was given a new job, pulling the passenger trains. Annie and Clarabelle were thrilled. So were Henrietta and Elsie. When Thomas was reinstated on his branch line, it was time for Percy to return to the big station. He was sorry to leave, but he enjoyed his time very much. Thanks to Toby, Percy had learned how to treat the trucks with care and respect, and he continued to use those same tactics when working at the big station. And today, you can still find Percy shunting trucks and pulling passengers on his own branch line at Kirk Ronan. Steady, reliable, and really useful.